Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a keepsake pillowcase. It's quite an emotional time for me because I've had a very dear friend who's passed away. I've obtained some of her clothes, especially like her night dress stuff. And what I've done is I've been just cutting them all up into pieces. You know, I remember her wearing these. Her name was Starkey, and she's passed away. God rest her soul. So what I've been doing is just, like I said, cutting pieces out of her clothes and nightwear. And what I've been doing is making a patchwork pillowcase is what I'm aiming to do. This is so that her husband Peter can snuggle up to, if you like. A lot of people do this when their toddlers grow up and they keep their baby grows and stuff and make it into toys. So I thought it was a good idea to make it into a pillowcase. So what I've done is, once I'm cutting up small pieces, then what I've done is like get a piece of material, then face to face, stitch it across, but always leaving about half an inch on either side. The reason being is then you can then add on other pieces to it. If you go all the way, then it's going to be hard. So you always leave about half an inch on either side and then just stitch. And then you just carry on adding other pieces. So you just making sure that go face to face, and then you will just stitch it, leaving gap on both sides. So this is what I've been doing, and I've made, this is one piece, and then this is the other piece. So I've done two pieces. They're quite large enough, but now what I'm going to do is cut it into, sew it onto a rectangle piece of material to make it a pillowcase. So what I've done, just got just a normal pillowcase, and I've just got an old sheet, clean sheet. Just put it onto the size of your pillowcase that you want it to be, and then I've just cut it along, leaving a stitching gap to do the stitching. So that's a pillowcase size that I'm going to have. So take away the old pillowcase, and then you've got two sheets. So two sheets there to put my two sheets of patchwork pillowcase. So here we are. What I've done is I've got one piece down with a piece of the sheet that I've cut up, and then what you do is you just face them face to face, and then what I've done, I've just gone round and pinned it all the way down, so it's all pinned. So now I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to leave this bit open. This is where we're going to be turning it inside out, but I'm going to go ahead and stitch all across like so in a U shape. Exactly a thing on the other piece, and then I'll stitch them and then I'll come back. Okay, I have gone ahead and stitched both pieces on. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and cut all this excess material. So here's the white sheet that we've cut up into a rectangle. We've stitched it in like a U shape, just leaving the top open. I'm now going to go ahead and cut all this excess material off. We don't need that anymore. The only thing we will need to leave a bit extra would be at the top here where the opening is. We're going to leave a little bit of the material so that we can fold that under to give it a clean edge. So just go ahead and cut the excess, but leave where the opening is. We're going to leave about 1 inch of the material so that we can fold it back to give it a neat finish. So just going to go ahead and cut all the way around there. Right, so as you can see, I've just gone around and trimmed all the edges all the way around. And now, before we turn it inside out, what I'm going to do is just fold this bit over, give it a neat finish. So we're just going to, this side's okay, so we just want to turn this over and stitch it across, and then we can turn our pillow case inside out. Here we are, that's one of them done. What I've done is just folded the edges, just stitched it up, turned it inside out, and put a pillow inside it. So that's how it is. Just her clothes and her pyjamas. A SAFEKEEP. Do the same with the other one. I'm just going to cut all the edges and stitch. Well, here we are. This is the 2 pillowcases that I've made. A patchwork out of all pieces of clothes that my dear friend used to wear, Jean Starkey. So I made this for her husband, Pete Starkey. Something to snuggle up to. I know it will never replace you. May God rest your soul. May you rest in peace, Jean Starkey. Love you lots. Love you too, Pete. I hope you'll like these.